Yeah, man, say all praises and honor unto you, how, Hashem, how shy, Hashem, and double honors to the apostles, to the elders of Great Stone. Shalom to all the brothers and out there across the world and pushing this truth in all sincerity and in all honesty. And also, shalom, to the few sisters that are out there. Yeah, this is a brother from the Jamaica camp. Yashamai.
I war. Shabbat.
I don't want to do I listen to some digital system that, our leaders out here in Jamaica, you know, um, currently setting up right now. So over the years coming up, we see a lot of moving basically with him, been, you know, doing in order to basically reach to this level. Because even going back to 2018, right, them speak about by 2019, you know, article come out, say by 2019, 20% job in Jamaica get taken away by automation. I believe they have a woman from by Jamaica television program that I explain about it. And 2020 come in and the whole big scare, big C scare, and things kind of put in a sense when a whole, but other things push like they're like the NIDS because that's basically where when our Prime Minister Andrew Wallace start but the whole needs thing out in Jamaica from the time I lock it from the time of the lockdown 2020 come up to now. An article come out recently that there's billions of dollars spent in order to set up the infrastructure, out here in Jamaica. It's currently they basically, the RGB, they basically working on, on certain places out here in Jamaica in order to get this system, fully up and running, right? And the mass majority, they don't really care, right? Jamaica was the first country in the world to make the CBDC become legal tender, and a lot of so-called Jamaicans they don't know about that. They don't know about the jam decks, right? But they're waiting for the perfect opportunity in order to make this thing push on the forefront because a lot of people still don't know about it. Just like 2020, right, as I mentioned, they bring back this thing. Well, they're waiting for the opportunity in order to bring in the system fully. So you're going to catch, the mass majority of people suddenly because they're not looking, they don't care, right? They said that, this is not nothing to do with them. I think what the common man said, they're not really busy about certain things that not interested in them right now. But when the time to come, you're going to catch them sudden, the system that they're bringing in, right? Because you're gonna trap them or trap us, right? Because certain things what them can do right now, when the system get fully implemented, then now if we can do it. And they don't understand that. That's the reason why they're setting down business because they don't understand what they're gonna do to them daily life, right? One brother.
This is Ecclesiastes 9 and verse 12.
One.
For man also know it not his time,
Yes, people say for a man also know it not his time.
as the fishes that are taken in an evil net,
One.
and as the birds that are caught in the snare, so are the sons of men snared in an evil time when it falleth suddenly upon them.
Yeah, and they might fall upon them, the mass majority of people suddenly because they're not looking, they don't care, about these things that happening around them, right? So do what they might just basically do what they want to do. But these men been working and they release them, they're running out of time. That's the reason why they're pushing so hard in order to basically bring in the system fully. Right? And we know that very soon they're going to have an economic collapse in order to move out of this digital thing fully. Because this current way of how things done, have basically stopped. Right? So soon and very soon we believe that we're going to have an economic collapse. Right? One brother.
It's an article from the Jamaica Observer. um, it's 16th of March 2025.
Yeah.
It says Jamaica Digital Payment Revolution. Alright? It says in a significant transformation of Jamaica's financial landscape, digital payment methods have steadily eclipsed traditional banking instruments over the past 8 years.
Yeah. Gone.
In reshaping how businesses and consumers conduct transactions across
Gone.
the island nation. It says analysis of transaction data between 2016 to 2024 reveal a seismic shift. There's a seismic shift It's a great shift.
Yo,
Then
true.
a huge shift.
Uh-uh.
Then away from paper,
Yeah.
away from paper-based payment system towards electronic alternatives with the C19 demic then serving as a catalyst that accelerate accelerated adoption rates. See? So the basically what them say is that the 2020 event serve as a catalyst. We know that things like those don't just happen randomly. Everything where say these men do within the system, it is a purpose, man. See? Like you know them operate out of chaos,
Or true chaos.
out of through chaos, man.
Right.
So them to create a situation and as where the term problem,
Reaction.
reaction, solution.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, and even more Andrewness going back to 2020, they say they can't make a good crisis go to waste. So
Can.
them use certain crisis, or certain event
Yeah.
in order to justify themselves, to push certain things.
Yes.
So the mass majority of people now go, rebel against it. Right? Just like when they rebel 2020 because they were so distracted with the whole lockdown and all the measures and all these things. Right? What about the scripture?
Yeah, she from paper
Yeah, yes,
payment.
man.
This is Micah 6 and verse 10. Say, are there yet treasures of the wicked in the house of the wicked, treasures of wickedness in the house of the wicked,
Right.
and the scant measure that is abominable?
Right.
Shall I count them pure with the wicked balance?
Right.
But we can't I know just that way I said I'm gonna move from that into a more
Sophisticated.
sophisticated, but it got chop you more, it got be more detriment
Can.
because now your money is going to be controlled. You
Can.
know? That was the desk-based currency what I speak about, wherein you're indebted. But no, this one is more digital, so a man can turn off your currency. You can't spend it nowhere. You know what I mean? And basically government can dip in and take whatever they want. Them can dictate where you spend it, how you spend it.
Right.
So it a move from one messed up currency for worse.
Something worse.
But here is it now, them are going to sell it to you as something more convenient and more reliable and safer. And and so forth.
Can it more reliable to them
Yeah,
for their usage. See?
and all these things was predestined, by the Heavenly Father. Yeah, John already saw, prophecies that about it come to pass. One of the main one is this digital system we're gonna lead to, the MOTB, right? That mentioned in Revelation 13 and 16. That's all what leads to that. That C-hip where they're planning to give everybody. As I mentioned about them can't turn off your device. They can't survive no more. They can't, function in society. That's the level of control they more have over you as even Aaron Roos said Nick Rockefeller to explain to him about one reason why them you don't want to bring in this system.
Can.
Right? So them have total control.
Can. And since last year them come out with some new type of money out here in Jamaica. See? Make it look like the boy. Them not try to do away with cash. When them have to deal with the thing under subtlety. See? Them have to do it in a cunning device. Then you know, make it look like the people like the cash I get rid of him. Then even in the article we are read, them no mention not about cash when them say move from paper base, but them use the term check. See? Make it look like the boy is just check alone really used as paper. See? So it's the decline of checks usage stands as a most visible indicator of this transition. Once the backbone of Jamaica's commercial payment ecosystem, check transactions have plummeted by approximately 68% since their 2017 peak, when commercial banks processed over 671,000 checks monthly. By 2024, this figure had dwindled to to roughly 216,000 monthly transactions, signaling an an irreversible movement away from paper-based payment methods that dominated Jamaica commerce for a generation. Then it's a signal, a move away, and them use the word right in irreversible. Then so basically, there's no going back to this paper-based thing. So them a move away from it, but them a use the word check. See? And them not put in cash, because if they start putting cash, this I can bring, this I can highlight something to people in the public, and them, they don't want to get the people frightened or panic. So them a take where the cash out of the system.
Yeah, because even as the brother mentioned, even our Prime Minister Andrew Julius come out and speak about hand-to-hand cash, take time fade away, right, and we go in digital, and you have the backlash, right, and people start to complain across Jamaica, right, and then he come back and make a statement that they have a new currency which we're currently using now, right, basically go into circulation. Right, and we understand and we know that this new currency not gonna really last, because I think even Nigeria, they bring out a new currency, and you have the whole protests and all things that are going on in Nigeria. So we already understand and we know, and people even complain about the new currency because it's not really lasting. So they're gonna justify themselves, the highs and the mass majority of people say that they're gonna bring in the digital system because it's new money not working. Because all of them turn up, and people complaining, right? So they were waiting for the perfect opportunity now to justify themselves to bring in the system fully, as I mentioned earlier. Right, go ahead, bring out scripture, bring it out. Bring it out.
This is Revelation 13 and verse 16. That's not verse 16. Alright, verse 16 it says, and he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand.
Yeah, so who gonna cause all? These wicked rulers of this world, these banking family that truly in charge, of this society. This is basically for them system what they want to bring in. Right? They even can't do what Nick Rockefeller, Aaron Russo said Nick Rockefeller tell him. They want to get everybody to receive a digital device. Right? So they basically it all gonna lead to. They make this thing become mandatory worldwide. In order for you to survive, you have to receive a digital device or a C-hip in your hand. Go on, brother, all right, forward, go on.
Alright. So free and bond, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their forehead, that no man might buy or sell save he that had the charagma, by the name of the beast or the number of his name.
So no man will ever buy or sell without you have this digital device. That's basically where we're going to lead to, ultimately. So what's Jamaica pushing towards this digital system? Very soon, the system going to become mandatory worldwide. So this is basically how will lead to this prophecy that John saw on the island of Patmos. Right? Go on, brother. Okay.
Micah 2:1. So Micah 2 and verse 1, it says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their bed.
Yes, this was a woe to them that devise iniquity, and the word woe go back to suffering, right? Distress, right? So woe to them, woe unto who? These wicked rulers of this earth. As Scripture says, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, right? So woe to them, because their judgment coming. All of them are right now going to lead to their downfall, right? Why again, brother?
Micah 2:1 is, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their bed.
And work evil upon their bed, continue.
In them secret counsel.
Yeah.
Upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it.
And?
Because it is in the power of their hand.
Yeah, it is in the power of their hand, as I quoted scripture earlier. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked, so they are the one in control. right? So this is basically what they want to fully accomplish. It's digital system where they can have total control, over everybody's life
Can.
through this system, this digital system what they're pushing, rapidly to accomplish. Right? One.
And they covered fields and take them by violence.
They covet fields and take them by violence. One.
Covet fields, yeah, they covet fields and take them by violence. And those and houses and take them out and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage.
Yes. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. That's how they basically, they do things. Through the military might, what I'm saying, economic man, in order to, disturb all the, chaos in your country. That's how these men roll. Right? My brother?
This is 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 1. So, but of the times and seasons, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you. For yourself know perfectly that the day of the Lord cometh as a thief in the night.
Yes, so the day of the Lord comes as a thief in the night for who not watching. Right, the mass majority of people, as I mentioned earlier when we started the video, you're going to catch them suddenly because they don't care. They care about what's taking place, with these men doing. Right, because they're thinking that what these men are basically planning or what they're preparing right now of bringing this digital system, go have no at all to do with them or go affect them. Go affect them in no way at all. They're going to hurt them in no way at all. Right, so you're going to catch them sudden when these men make the MOT, as the brother bring out the scripture earlier on, with Johnson Island and Patmos, make it become monetary worldwide. So in order for you to survive, you have to take a digital device. That's basically what their end goal is. So you're going to catch them sudden, so that's how they're going to give in. Right? Because what? They trust in the system, as people say. They trust in oppression and purposes and stay there on. Right? And we have an example or a preview of what to come. What happened in 2020, right? 2021, coming up, with juice. So much people don't go take it here. Right? Before no pressure come on, not pressure on at all. They're going to take it because they trust in the system. Here. So they're going to do the same thing when this MOTB become monetary worldwide. We in the suit, we hope and pray, we continue on this path until the end because Heavenly Father is going to feed us in the time to come according to what in the scripture. Right, go on.
So, verse 3, for when they shall say peace and safety.
So when they think everything is good, but then them security, as if you say, go on.
Then sudden destruction cometh upon them.
Then sudden destruction will come upon them and at least expect it because they're not looking. They're not paying attention to what these men doing. Right? As if I say, the wise, the prudent man, you can bring a scripture there, brother? Finish it. Finish it, brother, get a scripture there.
So, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them,
Gone.
as a travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Gone.
But ye virgin are not in darkness, that the day shall overtake you as a thief.
Gone. So we're supposed to stay on our watch. Right? Continue to stay on our watch. And pay attention to what, taking place, stay in focus. Right? Right, for scripture? Proverbs 27 and 12. We're going to do definition of the word prudent. We're going to do 27 and 12.
Right. This is Proverbs 27 verse 12. Prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself.
As if I said, a prudent man foreseeth the evil, foreseeth the destruction, all the things that these men above the right now on the earth, and hideth himself. One.
So, but the simple pass on and are punished.
Yeah, but the simple pass on and are punished. In other words, the foolish I go pass on and punish them, I get punished. Right? That's basically what scripture is saying. Right? What?
Right. So go back the word prudent. It's said to be subtle, shrewd, crafty, right? To be sensible.
Sensible. Don't be foolish, right?
Sensible, prudent, crafty, shrewd.
It's the same, you have to know if it go on how to go around the system just steadily. See? You can't think thoughts in your head. As Yahushua say, you have to be less wise as a serpent, less as a dove. See?
But
Like it seems like the boy, you know really know what go on, but you know what go on. In that sense. You see it?
so that I say all praise and honor to Yahweh. And the blood to the apostles, to the elders of Great Stone. Shalom to all the brothers out there across the world pushing the truth in all sincerity and in all honesty. Yeah, shalom.
Con.